It's been a day. Got in, got my blood work done. Yay. Neighbor come by with some vegetables. He hadn't seen the versatile yet, so showed it off a little bit. You know, just little tiddly things. And yep, I'm in the Wondermobile. Got it all cleaned up. It's got 3/4 tank of fuel. That's enough for putting it in storage. It's going to be up here under a roof, so it ain't like it's sitting outside condensing. And oh look, people coming down. Goody, 3 in a row even. And the second one there had their turn signal on. They were going to pass the other one with me in the way. Yeah. I met some little blue car down on the flat in the bottom. It was in the middle of the road, actually on my side of the road in a corner. It's like, really? 18-foot road and I'm 10 feet wide and you want to take your half out of mine? They changed their mind. Anyway, this is slow loaded or not. I'm empty, by the way. Obviously, it's getting put away for the year. Well, I hope, obviously. Loaded, it's another gear down. It's third gear now. Loaded, you can pull it in second. And you avoid this spot. The county pushed dirt over the end of the culvert, so it looks like there's a shoulder back there. The culvert's at the edge of the asphalt, and it leans hard into the culvert. I don't know why they can't fix that. Just saying. So, yep, almost here. I'm going to come out in the flat. Then I'm going to need my hand because I'm going to shift gears before I go into where the barn is. And see the ugly crop up here. Ugly volunteer crud grass that ain't worth making any hay out of. And what I can tell, there's out of 30 acres, there's probably about 5 acres kind of scattered around of oats good enough to combine. You make more money on that than we will try and do it with the hay. So there we go. I'll get you some more.
Well, a few days ago, the apps on my phone all said that we had a 100% chance of rain 2 days ago and 0 yesterday and 20% today. Then it said 30% today. For one news broadcast, the local news agreed with that. Other than that, it's been nothing today. As of last night, the apps on my phone said nothing today. Well, see what the sky looks like. It looks like it's getting lightened up a little bit. Right through that gap right there. Where it kind of changes colors up there. That's at least a really good drizzle. And to the south, we can just barely see the second ridge. So it may or may not be getting wet up there. It keeps trying to sprinkle here. Little itty bitty sprinkles. And I don't know. Still see the bale wagon tracks coming out of here yesterday morning. But they kind of look like they got a little tinkle to them. Thinking about changing directions today. I was going to go try to get that oats cut. But man, I don't really feel like sitting in that tractor all day. I hurt too much for that. And we've still got a lot of big bales to get in. And even if it is trying to tinkle a little bit, I think we're okay bringing them in. So, as soon as number one gets here, we can go start doing something. But she's got to get here first, so hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Yeah, didn't hear nothing on our irrigation pump yesterday, so probably won't hear anything till Monday. And we're going to get that rake put up on the hill today, probably this morning. That way it's out of the way. That's more than a mist up there now. This is literally 10 minutes later. And up there, the second to last field we baled is right in line with the bottom edge of that. Like right straight through there. And the last one that we baled is underneath all that, but hopefully down in the valley far enough that it's not getting wet. We'll find out. Oh, but on the other hand, the next one we were going to go to pick up is clear on top of that hill up there where it is wet. And that's kind of a steep one. Got a couple fingers dropped down in pretty good holes. And the issue with that is, once you pick a bale up, you got to get the tractor back out of the hole. And, you know, a lot of them are at the bottom, and I'm not taking a truck down there. You know, maybe if it wasn't raining, I'd take down one of the fingers up there, but the other one, I have a hard time planting it, so there's no way I'm taking a truck down it. And up over there is where the last 4 bales are out of that one field, and the tractor, and it may or may not be hitting it there. If it's not hitting it, it's awful close. So, yeah, we'll find out. Just another day in paradise, right? I was gonna cut, but I don't want to be cutting up there in the rain, because, you know, it's bad enough the ground's loose anyway. Throw a little bit of moisture on it, and all I'm gonna do is make a muddy mess and have a bunch of muddy hay. I don't need that. So I guess I put it off another day or two. So hopefully get some hauling done today, even if we got to jump around. As I'm sure the field clear at the top of the hill, I know that one's got to be in the rain. And all weather forecasts, even the apps on my phone, said nothing today. Oh well. It's loaded truck before, but it's been the little one, or it's been the trailer, and she's done them one at a time. She needs to learn to tip it. I just put these on. There's 5 sets. They came from the other end up there. Her hands aren't quite big enough to get both levers at once. And even for me, these levers, the way they're angled, are awkward, but I make it work, usually. Hey! You gonna make it on? And she don't shove the other off, we're good. So there should be just one load here. We cleaned up on the highway the last 4 bales, and they're still sitting on the other truck, and got the tractor moved over here, and let's see. Yeah, we were straight through there. Really, maybe a mile the way the crow flies, but about 4 miles the way the road goes. Now we'll see how she does. I probably should have pulled ahead a little farther. It's kind of awkward pulling up on the wrong side of a stack once in a while, especially when you got part of a load, because you can't see for sure where you're at. And her bottom bale's not really a soft bale. It just settled on that one side when she picked it up. Makes it a little harder. Oh, by the way, this is Saturday, same as the other videos I got this morning. And it did mist up here. Getting it too far back. Hopefully she gets this figured out. She ain't going to move those front ones, so they're strapped down. I don't like moving, especially downhill in a field with them on the front. And if I'm really going for a full load, I'll cheat them 2 feet over the front, but it gets a little harder to put 2 straps on the front. And I like 2 straps on the front. I put 2 straps on the front, 1 on all the middle ones, unless I got a soft one and I really can't strap down tight. And then 2 straps on the back. Can't go anywhere. I've often waited to have a cop pull me over, and I've had cops sit right beside me and look at how it's strapped, and you know. Hey, Ty! Learn her how to load yet. The reason I do the other side first is because you can get in tight to it. put one on this side, you can't necessarily get around if the bales on this side are a touch longer. You end up with a big gap. And she's finding out this tractor don't like to steer with a load. Hydraulics are screwed up on it, always have been. When we got this, we took it on trade for some combining we did. $2,500 worth of combining right there, with the exception of the loader and the new clutches and the new discs. And we took 2 5-gallon buckets of steel shavings out of the transmission because there were no brake discs left in it. The lining was completely gone, and most of the backer plates were gone. And you know, so it's got a reason to have issues. It is what it is. If you hook up to the remote, you better have an hour for lifting a little 12-foot disc, because it does take forever. It'll do it. It just takes forever. And she almost did that one wrong. She didn't go in far enough before she curled. But that's why there's short spikes on the bottom of that, is to catch them. She's getting it. Says she don't like loading my truck. Well, it ain't no different than the other one. It's just a little longer. Hey, dip her down or you're going to lose that top one where you're not against it. And you'll wear it when you lose it. If you'd have got any farther, that top one would have gone right over the top and right on you. That's why I like to get into them tight. If you're in tight, those bars are against the top bale and it can't go anywhere. And yeah, I've had one try to come over. I was lucky. It got speared on nose and then just kind of laid on the loader frame. And it laid back against the stack, but it did not take it out. Actually, she's trying to run me over. She wants to drive the truck. She says, I'll take the truck down to, down here to load it from up above. No, because I'm sitting on a hill, half in a turn, and I don't know if you can see where the tracks are or not. Somewhere in there. Anyway, I ended up leaning to the right more, and being part turned to lean to the right, I'll do it. She'd probably go up a gear and throttle on it. It'd bounce and it'd tip, and then we'd have broken straps and, maybe a mess. Uh-oh. She's got a soft bale on the bottom and she's a little jerky. Tis what it is. Just makes me nervous when she gets up there too far and doesn't have the top bale against the rack. It does make it difficult when the spears pull through like that. Hopefully, yeah. I was going to say she almost was going to go too far. Shaking her head at me because she's getting videoed. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I don't know when to stop the video. I know all these better fit. Uh-oh. We're going to have 2 bales left up here. That really sucks. I seriously thought about putting 2 more on the other truck when we brought the tractor up here. I didn't, because a couple of them on there were a little too soft. I didn't want to stack anything on them. Hindsight. That's all right. Just means we take this down, unload the other truck quick, come back up, grab these, and either just move them to the next field down the road, which is about 1.5 miles down the road, or put them on and move down the road and put a full load on the other truck, because there's more than a full load for this one anyway. And if we get this one loaded up, she can run that little truck back and forth. while I unload this one. That doesn't work out too bad. It's just far enough, it should be a full load. And I don't know if she can throw straps yet or not. We'll find out. Because there's 6 more straps to throw on this one. We'll see how she does. Anyway, I'm going to call this guy on here. There's 8.5 minutes or better. So I probably got, I don't know, 15 or 18 minute video to put together now. So anyway, hope you all are having a good weekend. And so far it don't look like too bad of a load. I've put on uglier ones. Biggest thing is you don't knock them off the other side. And if you go too far, like she might have just done on that one, no big deal. Go right on the other side and push it back on. So, thank you for watching. Please hit the like if you have not. And if you haven't subscribed, and if you like what you see, please do. And we'll just give you a little view on the way by. Get to see what you can. Not a whole lot. Let's see, Mount Hood's right over there, just to the left of those fir trees in front of us, hiding behind the clouds. And the mighty Willamette Valley is just on the other side of that ridge. That's where we're at. Make a line from the Willamette Valley and from Mount Hood. Put a mark on the ground. We'll know where we are. Thanks for watching, everybody. 8 more bales. This is the first one I did the bale count on for you all. I don't know how many bales are left over there, but there's 28 on here, so yeah, you do the math. She said there was 11 over there earlier, but there was a few over here I had to run over while I tied this down. And here's the fun part, because it's a little, well, number one, I'm on a side hill, and then I got to cross this old lane. So we go up, right there. And we watch everything behind us wiggle woggle. It really looks like it wiggles a lot, but it doesn't. It's trailer flex. The load doesn't move. And yeah, it's almost the end of the day. It's almost 5 o'clock. I'll probably unload this tonight. I got everything out of the way, so I got the next bay open. And it'll leave, what, 56 bales in that other field, plus whatever's left here. And 4 more bales that are scattered out in 2 little patches. I think I'm going to come up here in the morning and get these and take the little truck and her, because part of those bales are one direction from the end of this road, and part of them are headed down to the other field that we got to go to, which is the other direction. So take the little truck, get those cleaned up on the way, and be done with it. Now that she's gonna get out here, she thinks she wants a ride, pulling her pant leg out. You know she's too young. Oh well, I better let her in. Thanks for watching, everybody.